Auburn Blitz is now on the air. Your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Monday afternoon. Welcome into this, the latest of the Auburn Blitz. I'm Andy Graham alongside Jim Hardy. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. Your Auburn Tigers are NIT champions as they take down Tulsa last night, 92 or maybe 94. Depending on if you want to count that last dunk or not. 92-86 wasn't – well, it was easy for a while, and then it wasn't easy, and Auburn blew a big lead, but are able to get it done in overtime. So Auburn ends the season on a 5-game winning streak, wins the NIT championship, first time Auburn basketball has ever been able to do that. We'll talk about that, talk about what this team's going to look like next year. Who comes back, who does not. Which is better, a Sweet 16 appearance in the NCAA tournament or an NIT championship? Which would you rather have? We kind of began that discussion, before Auburn was even invited, talking about whether they would miss the tournament, the big tournament or not. Well, now we have the evidence to look back on and kind of see which we think maybe is more beneficial to this team. The NCAA Final Four, we're down to the national championship game tonight on, I think, about 8 o'clock tip or a little bit before. You got Michigan and you got UConn, two certainly blue bloods. Probably maybe the two best teams. I thought Arizona was one of the best teams. I still do. They just could not make a shot. Could not score against Michigan, and Michigan is, man, they are so good. They beat Arizona's brains in without really a healthy Yaxel. Man, they just they are really, really good. So we'll talk about that. Love to get your thoughts. 234-6221. Auburn baseball gets back on track a little bit, takes 2 or 3 from a good Arkansas team. Got a really nice pitching performance right out of the gate from Andres Alvarez, moving him from the midweek. I would expect him to be in the weekend rotation from now on. So that's a good setup for Auburn. They could have swept Arkansas, but let one get away late. I think let one get away. Gave up a 2-run homer in the 8th, which put them down 3-2 and weren't able to score. Auburn softball just continuing to struggle. Continuing to struggle. They actually will play the 3rd game of that Auburn-Arkansas series tonight, 6 o'clock on the SEC network. So, again, a lot to talk about. We'll get to as much as we can. As always, we'd love to hear from you, 254-6221. Have a good Easter.
It was. Yeah. Thought it was well.
Yeah. Well, I wish it wouldn't have rained, but
it
nonetheless.
Us,
it didn't really?
It rained like first thing in the morning, but by the time we were going to church and come back, and beautiful afternoon. Yeah. Eating, Easter egg hunting, so it was all good.
Yeah, okay. It did. The sun did come out yesterday afternoon, which was actually kind of nice. But all right, let's just hit the Final Four. You picked Michigan to win it all. Mm-hmm. That looks like a smart choice at this point. That Michigan-Arizona game was, I thought it would be a lot more competitive than it was.
Well, if you look at them, what they've come through in the tournament, they've done that to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
They treated Alabama the same way.
Alabama's, they were actually had a lead at the half. Can you believe that? And they
got smashed.
They got hammered in the second half, but still.
The difference, and it's making a long limb going out on a big comparison, but Auburn, time after time after time this year, went up on people, 16, 18, 20. I think they were up 20 last night, right?
21.
21.
At one point.
And they don't know how to finish it. This Michigan team, if they get up, they kill you. They don't let you come back. They step on your throat.
There's certainly an art to putting your foot on somebody's throat.
There's no doubt. Well, when you know you got them, there's no sense in letting up and going, okay, well, we'll just kind of call a different offense. But end it. Be done with it.
I wish they would do that.
I think I told you when we picked the tournament brackets and stuff, in the world of statistics, and you look at who you played versus who you hadn't played versus conferences versus all that, at the end of the day, it was just like what Auburn did last year in the NCAA tournament. Michigan's bigger, stronger, older, more mature. They know what they're doing out there on the court, and those more mature kids, when they go up against a team that's not as mature, it shows every time.
Yeah.
Every time. Now, you get like what we had in the UConn-Duke game. I picked UConn to win that game, but it was the same thing. Duke was younger, a lot of freshmen, super talented. But when the as I call it, the nuts got on the line, UConn was able to step on them because those kids in a hurry in those last few seconds they got flustered and they made a bad pass and it ended up costing them a ball game.
Yeah, Duke put themselves in position to win. They just couldn't finish it off.
So with the two playing tonight, it was a harder decision for me when I made the bracket way back there, but I really felt like, because it's in my bracket, that these two would be there, and they are. I feel like Michigan's, just a step above everybody. UConn's good, but Michigan's above them.
If anybody can beat them, I guess it would be UConn, just because they've got so much experience and because, they just won, back-to-back national titles a few years ago. And so really good coach, really good players. But, yeah, it'll be an upset if they beat this Michigan team. But
sure.
We'll see what happens. You're taking Michigan tonight?
Oh, yeah. I've already put them in my bracket.
By double digits?
Well, I don't know about double digits, but I say they win it. I'm going to say a 8 to 10 point. It's not going to come down to the last shot, I wouldn't believe.
Yeah. I think I'm probably with you there. All right, this Auburn team last night, again, up 20, really in control of the game from start.
Yes.
They were playing
what was
well.
It, like 20-4 to start or something?
They're moving the ball around. They were playing pretty good defense. Tulsa really couldn't hit many shots from outside. They only hit 6 threes the whole game. Missed quite a few in the first half. Auburn just kind of coasted through the first half. I think, kind of built a lead up to, I don't know what it was. It seemed like it was 16 or 17. I think that ballooned to 21 coming out into the second half. But something all of a sudden, and it seems like it only took about 5 minutes for them to erase a 20-point lead. But Tulsa just starts. It was like an avalanche. It started small with a steal here and a bad shot there, a foul. Keyshawn Hall got in foul trouble. Jovic got in foul trouble. But it was just, Auburn would come down, miss a shot, and Tulsa would get into transition and have a fast break and either get fouled or make a basket. Mm-hmm. And it was just like that happened, literally 10 times in a row. And you were just looking, going, we're just one and done. Boom, they're off to the races. One and done, boom, they're off to the races.
So we've had the conversation over and over, and people just loving to jump on the bash Stephen Pearl train. I'm going to open up that can of worms because I can see two sides of it in this now.
Yeah.
One, he just proved he can make a 5-game run, keep his team focused well enough to win. So he's, like we talked about, he's gaining more experience every game he coaches. He gets to see, what it's like out there on the floor in the final minutes, how to recover from those things. So on one side, we can say Stephen's getting better. He's given us some optimism to go in next season that he may not be as bad a coach as we think he is. But on the other side is what I've already brought up. This thing is getting concerning that you can get up 20 and just lose it. That's coaching. You got to figure out how to, like I told you, you can control a football game and make sure it don't get out of hand by the plays you call and the timeouts and certain things. That's coaching. Are you not concerned with the man's letting us get up 18 and 20 on people, and then here we are? We may not even be sitting here talking about the NIT tournament if he coaches better against us in the A&M situation. We were way up, let them come back. Georgia, I mean, I can go down the list of people. What are your thoughts on him, the points getting out of hand and then him just letting them come back?
Well, like you said, you look at it two different ways.
Right, yeah.
Number one, I could say I love the fact that we're putting ourselves in position to win.
Yeah.
That you've coming in, you can develop a game plan and put it into action and find yourself with a lead in a ball game.
Hugely.
That's good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it that you're having so much trouble closing out games? Well, that, like you said, I mean, that's part of it too. That's bad.
Right.
So I'm 50% happy with Stephen Pearl.
Okay. So we would say you're happy with his offensive coaching. You're not happy with his defensive coaching.
Well, I mean, we go away, and it's not just defense. I mean, you get to the offense can get stagnant, and for whatever reason, they kind of lose their focus, or they just stop making shots. They stop being able to. The offense stops being able to move.
Okay, so let's get
a lot of movement.
Let's unpack that a little deeper. Then, is that a coaching? You got to go out and recruit a different style kid that's got the mentality that don't give up till the end. Are we seeing a product of what his dad brought in, and this is just not his guys?
I think it's a little of both, probably. I mean, it's got to be. We're going to find out because several of these guys are going to be back.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So we're going to find out a lot next year, I suppose.
Sure.
If it's all about coaching or if it's all about players. But some of it's just the guys. I mean, you got to have some mentally tough. And I'll give them credit. Last night, blowing a 20-point lead and then find yourself down 5, to be able to come back and for Overton to hit that shot at the end, that's a guy I want back.
Right.
And hopefully I think he will be back, Kevin Overton. All right, we got to take our first break here, but don't go anywhere. We are just getting started. More to come on this edition of the Auburn Blitz.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Big things are happening at Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika.
Get massive savings on our entire lineup of Chevys, from Silverado trucks, Tahoe, Suburban, and Traverse SUVs. Every model side by side for comparison. Plus, we always have a fresh selection of late model pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs ready to roll with huge discounts. Smart people from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. About 45 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. We're brought to you each and every day by Sense of Green Heating, Cooling, and Insulation. For all the for air that's cool and clean, call on Sense of Green. They are the carrier dealer in this area. 334-487-3555. Also, J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job's too big, no job is too small. Commercial or residential. Give them a call today for all your needs, 334-531-0199. And finally, the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm. For all your personal injury needs, she is all over the place. Billboards everywhere, but covers a lot of the Southeast here. Hopefully you're not in need of her services, but in case something does happen, that is the phone call to make. Glenda Mitchell Law Firm at 334-604-7927. All right, we're talking about Auburn basketball, talking about the win last night. Auburn is your NIT champion. They beat Tulsa 92-86 in overtime last night. Kevin Overton with 26 points, Pettiford with 24, and then you just go down the line. Sway had 13, Jovic had 12, Keyshawn Hall fouled out but had 11, and Freeman ended up with 14 boards. So he was didn't have a great night scoring, but he did end up being very making a big-time contribution. Ed says, do you think Stephen Pearl coaches his players to miss 9 layups? So how much do you put it on?
Right.
Stephen, they were missing bunnies last night quite often, especially in that stretch where they blew that lead. That's why this is the conversation that I've been having with a lot of people that, come up and say, well, what do you think about Stephen Pearl? And what do you think about this? Or what do you think about this team? And, Auburn ends up going 22-16. And I look at it, and if Bruce Pearl had coached this team, I think, to me, now it's impossible to say. Obviously, it's just a thought, but or an opinion. But to me, I believe wholeheartedly, and nobody would ever be able to convince me that Auburn wouldn't have ended up 25-13 maybe, or a little better, and we'd have ended up in the second or third round. We'd have ended up in the second or Sweet 16 of the NCAA tournament if Bruce Pearl was coaching his team.
Okay.
So now, Stephen, it's his first year coaching.
That's fair.
So I say, okay, I'll give him that. I'll give him some grace. And I'll say, yeah, I think maybe he got a lot out of this team, but I think there was some left that could have been, like the Texas A&M game, like you said. Now, that was on him. Auburn couldn't even inbound the basketball. That's coaching.
Right.
Missing layups is one thing, missing shots, being cold, whatever, not playing good defense. Being a little lazy, that's on the players. But not being able to simply inbound the basketball, that's coaching problem.
I'm sure, the comment you just read, Coach Hines, of all people, would tell you the fundamentals of basketball has to be ground into them no matter what. Because you're going to, and he's coached it long enough, you're going to have some ebbs and flows when your shots are on and when they're not. Just pure numbers. You can't shoot 100% every time you got there on the floor. Yeah. But you've got to be able to play the defense to give yourself more opportunities to keep shooting until your shot comes back, and then you start, tacking it on. I don't know. Like I said, I think that's why I use the analogy both ways. He's got some things he's shown that shows me, okay, he could turn into be a good coach with a little more coaching experience under him. But then there's other things that says, okay, do I blame this on him for coaching, or do I blame this on the players?
All right. Oh, well, which would you rather have, a Sweet 16 appearance and a loss, or a NIT championship?
I think the consensus would probably be the 16 and a loss, just because you're on the national stage. Everybody saw you. You're one of the top 16 in the country. Right now, with an NIT championship, you're probably, if they brought a poll out today, you're probably number 30 in the country, or 35 or something like that.
I'm going to tell you, I think I'm going to go with, I think these two are equivalent. I think a Sweet 16 appearance and an NIT championship are equal. I think an elite, anything better than that, an Elite Eight I would take, certainly. But I don't know, Sweet 16 is just kind of, it's kind of like kissing your cousin. You don't get a lot out of it.
Okay.
So, I think I'm going to go with an NIT championship. Ed says, just like I don't believe Butch coached his players to leave 2 runners on base in every inning in 2 games against Alabama. True. That was Auburn baseball had a big-time problem getting runners. Didn't have a lot of problem getting runners on, but had a lot of problem getting runners in. That in that first game against Arkansas, everything kind of finally broke loose, and I guess it seemed like it was like the 5th inning. Auburn scored about seven runs. They ended up winning 10-2 in that one. And that was, it was just like everybody could take a breath.
And so much of that is situational, though, because I don't know, without going back and look at the game, did Arkansas make a pitching change? We wore the starter down. Maybe we got to the bullpen. When you got the bullpen in, he couldn't compete with the guys we got. Like Ed said, leaving the guys on base, that to me gets down to a situational hitting too, because Gabe should have these guys to where you can help us get that in. Does a bunt get it in? Does a fly ball? You
got to manufacture it sometimes.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. When we come back, who comes back? What does this Auburn basketball team look like in 2027? Is that right? Good grief. Can that be right?
6 and 7. Because you'll start probably February? No, you'll start December.
It'll start earlier than that.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Join the 43rd Alabama State Games, June 12th through 14th, 2026. Compete in Olympic-style events and support Alabama youth sports. Discover the power of sports. Registration opens March 1st at alagames.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. About 30 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. I always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery or Auburn area. They are our post-game sponsor here for all of the post-game that we do. Certainly for Brett and Faith doing the post-game for the NIT championship last night and for future events in Auburn athletics. They have 2 locations on Pepper Tree in Montgomery and on East Glen in Auburn. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com. Just the letter N, steaksandwine.com. The food is absolutely tremendous. The people are better. Just go and check them out. You'll be glad that you did. Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. All right, we're talking about the Auburn basketball team. Its team will look different than it did this year. That's just kind of the nature of the beast. But maybe there's some hope that the core or the nucleus of this team might be back.
All right, so let me tee this up real quick for you then.
All right.
One, we're not going to go down a player list just yet. I want to go down the money list. When we watched that ball game last night, there were 2 notable Auburn guys sitting on that sideline. One of them being Big Chuck, as they call him, or Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
So, and he gave Pettiford basically a knuckles out there, like a minute to go in the ball game, right there on the sideline on the court. Does that, amongst others being there, show you that maybe Stephen Pearl's proved enough where they're going to put some money behind his roster before we build a roster? Are they going? Is Chuck going to step up?
No, I don't think so. He's made that pretty clear.
Okay.
He likes watching.
He
likes watching Auburn basketball, but he's not. I don't think he's going to be donating a whole lot of money to. I've always. That being said, I have heard that Auburn's going to have a very competitive, roster as far as or money wise. So I think they'll be competing.
Like the guys that are playing tonight, you're looking at 15 mil rosters in that ballpark, 12, 15.
Mm-hmm.
Does Auburn get to that number? Do they get Stephen 10?
I don't know exactly what the dollars are, but I think 10 probably. Seemed like I'd heard 10 to 12.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
If they get him in that 12 ballpark, then he's got what the others in the country's got. He can go get what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
now, Todd Pettiford.
That's what I was about to go. So demanding that number, if we've got 12 in a bank account somewhere, what is Todd going to demand to come back? Does he want to?
Well, he's not going to the NBA.
Okay. And you're sure of that?
Well, let me say this again. He's not going to get drafted into the NBA.
Okay.
He could declare and he could go to the G League.
Right.
But he's not going to be a day 1 or 2 draft pick.
Okay.
Okay. So most likely he comes back to college.
Mm-hmm.
Will that be at Auburn? Okay. There's a chance, but I'm going to say it's 55-45. He does not.
He does not. Okay.
Yeah.
So out of this roster,
now would Auburn take him back? Yeah, absolutely. But I don't think he comes back.
Out of the ones that played last night that are returners, not seniors, but are returners, who can you afford to bring back, or who would you like if you had the 12 mil in your bank account? You were the GM. Who are you going after on this list?
I definitely think Overton is one that
I agree.
You really, really want back.
Yep.
He has gotten better and better. His shot, I mean, he is he's a good defender, but I don't think Auburn, knew how good of a three-point shooter he was going to turn out to be. So I think definitely Overton.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the 2 freshmen, Sebastian Williams-Adams and Philip Jovic.
Mm-hmm.
I think those 2 guys are really nice.
So you
could build around.
If you were the GM, you'd have both of those pieces.
I'm not sure how expensive they are.
Well, that's what
I think they're really nice. Plus, they've been playing out of position all year. I mean, they're not 5s. They're Jovic's a 4 and Adams is a 3 or a 4. So, if you get them actually, because you're bringing in the 7-footer, the Frenchman, and that's you put him at the center and let those 2 guys play at their position. And if you can develop them a little bit, especially Adams, Sway's got a lot of potential, and I think Jovic does too. But if you could develop those guys, and I think they could really be a good piece. And then the other ones, I guess, is Freeman.
Yeah.
Probably the most athletic of the bunch.
So that gives, in your mind, if you're taking Pettiford out of it, that gives you Overton, Sebastian Williams, Jovic, and Freeman. So you got 4 right there, plus your center you're bringing in. Those 5, GM, give us a number. What does it take to get those 5 on the floor? $3 million altogether? Are they $250,000 guys, $500,000 guys? I don't see anybody on this list that makes me think he deserves $1 million.
That's a good question. I don't even know how to budget it, to be perfectly honest with you.
I got you. Okay.
I don't. I mean,
Well, I would think, if you're going to do it just like a football guy is, you got stars that are going to be involved in this in some way or another. Somebody bringing them out as a freshman had to have a number, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. Well, now you've got a year on the court in the SEC with true numbers here in front of you.
Yeah.
Just like we went and got Hall and brought him over.
You got to know what's the going rate for a sharpshooter on the market.
Yes.
Because Auburn needs to bring somebody in that's a fantastic shooter at probably the 2 guard. If you lose Pettiford. So how much does that cost? Does it go up every year?
Yes.
I mean, what's the going rate?
Yes.
So you got to find that out before you can afford, what you can pay these other guys, I guess, right?
Well, yeah, that, or if you want to do like some of them, just go pay your starting 5, whatever it takes to get them there, and then just give you a little bit of breadcrumbs on the back end to get somebody to sit on the bench and watch them play.
Yeah, that ain't going to help. If you're paying somebody, they better be playing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. We'd love to hear from you. 256-234-6221. More to come right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Only a couple more segments left in today's show. Going to go to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline and welcome in our old pal Luke. Luke, how you doing today?
Good, guys. How are y'all?
Doing really well. What's going on today?
Well, first of all, you're talking about roster money allocation, and from everything I've been reading, because the transfer portal is really heating up now because, we're down to the final two, and after tomorrow you'll probably see a lot more guys get in the portal, and as an Alabama fan, I've been trying to keep up with what it's going to take to get Aiden Sherrill to come back, and a lot of the scuttlebutt is there's already been some Michigan State talk about how much they're offering him, and it's nuts. I mean, there was also a tweet out from a national columnist that said, if your NIL budget for basketball is not exceeding $10 million next year, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. Now, it doesn't automatically mean that you're going to win. Kentucky had a $20 million roster, and they made the tournament, and they went out in the second round, but, frankly, I don't think they got $20 million worth out of that roster. Michigan has. Michigan's roster budget is apparently, I know Yaxel Lindenborg got something like $2.8 million. So, and you got to think some of the other guys like Namari Burnett and Cadeau, Burnett specifically, who's been there a couple of years, and then Cadeau, who just came over from North Carolina, they both have to be north of 1.5, I would think. So, their roster's got to be in the $15 million range. It's just nuts. I don't know how everybody's going to be able to keep up because there's no cap on it. It's not like there's a salary cap or a luxury tax like there is in the Major League Baseball or in the NFL. It's going to be very difficult to keep this up.
Yeah, I can't even – that's why, I can't even begin to imagine what you go through every year as a head coach. You do the best you can with what you got, and then you got to kind of reevaluate and coach your own or recruit your own players to try to come back. And then on the other side, try to schmooze and, wine and dine anybody that'll give you money so you can afford to bring in better players for the next year.
Good. Luke, I was looking it up on Google search, and the Lindenberg you're talking about, they claim he's making $3 million to play.
Yeah, I saw 2.8. It may be $3 million. The other thing, Andy, really quickly, I can't wait to be there tomorrow night to debate this. In fact, I hope I make it back in time. But let me ask you this.
All right.
So the NCAA tournament is going to apparently expand maybe as early as next year, which is ridiculous and stupid, and none of us, I don't think any of us like it. I don't. I think it's 68 is too many.
I do too.
Okay. All right. It's going to expand to 76 teams. If you had been told before either tournament, if you had said, hey, you can make the NCAA tournament as, in the top 76, or you're guaranteed to make the championship game of the NIT, which one would you take?
I would take the NCAA tournament.
Correctamundo. Because here's the other
That
thing.
has nothing to do with winning a championship.
Yes, it certainly does. Andy,
all you're doing
for last night's NIT were pretty abysmal.
All you're doing is guaranteeing me a place.
Let me say this, Andy. There's nothing wrong with winning NIT. I think Auburn should be proud of it. They should hang a banner. I'm not being facetious. If you play in a tournament and you win it, awesome. But there's not one team in that NIT that wouldn't sacrifice that to go to the NCAA tournament and have a chance at the very beginning. Or even say make the Sweet 16. All the Sweet 16 games were well televised, a lot of publicity, the players get more love, everybody gets more interviews. I mean, it's apples to oranges. Would you rather have the 16th best doctor at the Mayo Clinic look at you, or the first best doctor at a doc in the box in East Caboga look at you? I mean, there's nothing wrong with being the best doctor at a doc in the box. Nothing wrong. It's actually quite admirable. But you'd rather go see that doctor at the Mayo Clinic, I think.
I'm fine with saying, okay, if you come into a season and you're looking at these two things, you say, of course, I'd rather be in the NCAA tournament. But that's on the front side of it. On the back side of it, when you look at it, what does a Sweet 16 mean? It means absolutely nothing. You got a banner. You got a banner that you're hanging. You're hanging a banner of a championship of the NCAA NIT tournament.
15 years in a row, and it was such a huge deal. Everybody loved it. I guarantee you, if they had gone to the NIT and won it, they may put it on a banner, but it'd be over there near close to the bathrooms. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with winning the NIT. I think it's a good thing. But to compare it to going to the Sweet 16, it's apples and oranges.
I believe it's the same fruit. It's just, how you want to look at it. I'm fine. Okay, if you'd rather be, end your season on a loss and, have a Sweet 16 that you can point to and say, yeah, we were there, or you can have something that's going to sit up on the wall forever. I mean, that's fine.
Andy, you got the Sweet 16's on the wall forever. NCAA tournament berths on the wall forever. Everybody wants to be there. I mean, you were debating whether or not you even wanted to go to. Again, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it makes us.
Wait a minute. Is there something wrong with it? I just want to make sure.
For the love of God, don't try and compare a Sweet 16 to an NIT championship.
Wait, is there something wrong with it? Oh, okay.
No, there's nothing wrong.
All right, we got to take a break. Luke's going to contemplate why he lost that argument, but be careful, Luke. Don't go anywhere.
You're still defending it.
We'll be back with one final segment right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability and eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For
the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe. Call Sensagreen.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you, closing things out. We got one question on the comments.
Yes, I got to ask the question: how many W's does Pettiford give me? I guess that's referring to him coming back, or GM Andy buying him back. How many losses does he give me? The other question, well, let's go with that one first, Andy. How many W's does Pettiford give you if you keep him?
That's a fair question. Is he playing the point or is he playing the two? I mean, he's another one that's kind of, I think been playing out of position. If you give him his natural position, I mean, certainly I think he's been responsible for at least, 7-8 wins this year.
Okay.
Just by himself, having great games. So
if you can put him. You're going to put you, like you said, you're going to go out and look for a sharpshooter guy. You're probably talking about $2 at your point, $2 million. You give him 1.5 to play your number 2?
I think he would be worth certainly $1 million. I mean, well, let me rephrase. He's not worth $1 million, but I mean, in this lunacy that we live in, right. Yes, I would probably give $1 million to him. He's not worth Lindenborg money that we were talking about, but he's.
So you're saying your GM wise, you would get him and a point guard for the $3 million that they pay one player. You'd get 2 guys out of your $3 million.
I would hope.
Yeah.
If I was good budgeting.
Okay. Well, that's what we got to do now. Auburn is not going to be on the level of these guys at Kentucky's just throwing $20 million at it.
Oh, certainly not.
Yeah.
But
We got to be Bruce and get some guys we can keep around, coach up. The other question on him would be, did he have a sophomore slump, and next year he might get focused on a better draft pick?
If he wants to go, well, most of these guys now, that if they want to improve their draft stock, a lot of times they want to do it in a new place. They want a fresh start.
Right.
And I can understand that, and so that's why I think
prime example would be Holloway. He wanted out, and he's not played that bad outside of
he's
selling
been pretty good.
Extracurricular items.
Yeah, he just
that he learned at Alabama.
Turns out to be a drug dealer.
That's right.
Other than that, he's
smoking the
okay.
nets and other things, isn't he?
Yeah. All right. It is the 6th of April.
Moving fast.
2026, if you can believe that. Yeah. As we mentioned, Auburn takes 2 of 3 from Arkansas. They on the baseball diamond, they lose 2. They play tonight, though, 6 o'clock. Don't forget that on the SEC
who's
network.
Tonight? I didn't look that up.
Auburn and Arkansas, the softball.
Softball.
They play
That's
Jacksonville
tomorrow.
Yeah, they play Jacksonville State tomorrow night.
Yeah.
6 o'clock. Then they
That's
play
usually
Kentucky.
a tough one there because those boys are pretty good in state.
All right, happy birthday today, Hall of Fame catcher Mickey Cochran. North Carolina hiring Michael Malone from the NBA.
Okay.
Is their next head coach. So there you go. Been wondering who that might be.
They got him an NFL football coach, and now they got him an NBA basketball coach.
How about that?
All right.
Former Denver Nuggets coach, I think that was. Mickey Cochran, born on this day, 1903. Billy D. Williams, Lando Calrissian, 1937 he was born. Alive or dead? Billy D. Williams.
Dead.
He is alive.
Wow.
Billy D. Williams is alive. Merle Haggard, the great Merle Haggard, born on this day, 1937. Love Merle. Died in 2016. John Hart, the former Heisman winner, 1964 Heisman winning quarterback from Notre Dame. Alive or dead?
Dead.
He is alive.
Wow.
Yeah. Born on this day, 1944.
Well, I should be smarter. You're reading their birthdays, so most of them's probably alive.
Well, yeah, not so much.
Oh.
John Ratzenberger, Cliff Clavin from Cheers.
Okay.
The mailman.
Oh, yeah, he was a cool guy.
He's funny. Born on this day, 1947. He is alive. Bert Blyleven, Hall of Fame pitcher from, played for Minute the Twins.
It just sounds like he's dead.
He is alive. He is alive. Born on this day, 1951. Michael Rooker, Rowdy Burns from
Days of Thunder.
Days of Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was in the Guardians of the Galaxy as well. Fine actor from Jasper, Alabama.
That's good many Jasper guys. That guy that did the Fast and Furious. What's his name? Little short guy that drove the cars.
Oh yeah.
The one where they went over to China, and I can't think of his name. The white kid, got in all the fights and stuff.
Okay.
He lives in Jasper. Actually, lives on Smith Lake.
That's right. Okay.
Know him well. He's a fisherman.
Really?
Yep.
He was in the NCIS,
That's right. Yep. Same guy.
He was also in Sling Blade.
That's right.
Great movie. Just a little kid in that movie. Okay. He still lives in Jasper to this day?
He does. Lives on Smith Lake.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. Let's go Sterling Sharp, brother of Shannon Sharp. Sterling, the elder brother, played wide receiver with the Green Bay Packers, won a Super Bowl, 1965. Paul Rudd, funny guy, 1969. Ant-Man, for all of you Marvel fans. Oliver Miller, Big O, played at Arkansas, went on to play in the NBA for quite a few years. I think he played for the Suns, as I remember it, 1970.
Just hit me now. Lucas Black.
Lucas Black.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
That's a good one. And Candace Cameron Bure, sister of Kirk Cameron.
Yep.
DJ on, what was that called?
Family Matters?
Family Matters?
Yeah.
No, that was the one with Urkel.
Oh, gosh. Family Ties?
That's the one with Michael J.
I know who you're talking about because they had some twin sisters in there.
Jesse, Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, I know him. I had a guy that was like the news reporter or something that was one of them in the house.
That sounds good to me. I don't know.
God, what's her name?
I can't remember. Yeah, but it'll come to us one way or the other. Born on this date, 1976. She's almost your age.
Wow.
But she actually spoke in Alabama not too long ago.
Really?
Too close? No, something about comfort? I don't know.
No.
All right, that's got to wrap it up for us. We're getting old and senile. All right, he's Jim. I'm Andy. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.